Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the third match tonight in the Superliga de Futsal. Walking out at the moment, we have got Bulimba Bears in the white versus Bessarna Rangers in the blue. Promises to be an extremely exciting match. Obviously, Bulimba coming off the back of an emphatic 15-3-1 win in round one. Bessarna Rangers having not played in round one. It'll be interesting to see obviously how the team all works together, and a good chance for them to test themselves against one of the stronger teams in the competition. Now Barbosa on the ball, finding the feet of Pereira. On the ball, looking to find the run of Fernando, making a run. Now Davies. Now Barbosa just shielding the ball out and finding the feet of Thiago Norman in goal, starting for the Bulimba Bears. Now to Pereira, able to find the run of Fernando, and it comes back to Pereira. Now able to find Jamie Dimitrov in the middle. Now Jacob Petrashevsky with the chance, well covered there by Luis Fernando, and a good effort there by Reese Pope. Just catching Andre Pereira there, Pope, for the first foul of the game. Now Pereira with a good opportunity there, well blocked by High Rogers. And the set piece just not coming off for the Bears. Now Petrashevsky picking the ball up, looking for his options. Going down the right hand side, well intercepted by Barbosa. Able to find Dimitrov down the left hand side. The ball's still in play, Jamie Hood. Barbosa unable to find the ball on target. Now Dimitrov able to get through the legs of Petrashevsky, and Jamie Hood crashing the ball into the bench of the Bulimba Bears. Now finding Barbosa, and 1-0 to Bulimba Bears. Fabio Barbosa getting his first goal of the game, extending his top run of form, having scored 4 goals in the first game of the season. He gets on the score sheet 3 minutes into this first half. Now Reese Pope finding Jacob Petrashevsky. Now Rogers. Now Pope looking for options with the rainbow down the line, but just running out of play. Jamie Dimitrov just holding him up a little, but forcing him to run the ball out of play. Now Barbosa looking for options. Finding the run of Fernando, just the ankle caught there by Grant Davies for the Rangers. Now Andre Pereira with the free kick, finding the feet of Fabio Barbosa. Good effort by Barbosa, just a little bit too much on it, over the top of Jamie Hood's goal. Now Barbosa winning the ball back for the Bears, finding the feet of Pereira, who goes back to his keeper, Norman. Now Barbosa on the ball for Bulimba. Pereira collecting the ball for the Bears, finding the feet of Barbosa. Definitely a very even match so far in this game. We approach 5 minutes into the first half. Just the one goal for Fabio Barbosa, separating the two teams at the moment. Now, Hutmaker for Bessarna Rangers. And a good battle there between Reese Pope for the Rangers and Andre Pereira for Bulimba. Now Pope looking for options. Able to find the short ball. And just run out of play by the Rangers player. Alessandro Aya on the ball. Now Avili's on the ball. Looking to find Pereira, and it comes back to Barbosa. Yeah, nice bit of play by the Bears, just keeping possession of the ball here. Now Aya looking down the left-hand side. Whoa. A nice bit of 1-2 play there between Alessandro Elia and Fabio Barbosa for the Bulimba Bears, but just running out of play. Now the Rangers looking for options. He finds the Aya into the feet of Aviles. Comes back to Barbosa. Just unable to find Pablo Aviles, making a run on the far side. Aviles just signaling to Barbosa. Wanted the ball along the ground, just coming in at knee height. Good opportunity though for the Bears. They've definitely been creating a number of good opportunities in this first half. Obviously, still only 1-0, but plenty of time left in not only this first half, but the game. A good bit of pressure there by Andre Pereira. Looking to find the feet of Aviles. Oh, and the ball by Pereira just out of play. Oh. And Barbosa just committing a foul inside the box. The Rangers all get possession through a free kick. First foul of the game for the Bulimba Bears. Now, Davis finds Pope, looking for his options. Oh. And Pope just trying to find Hutmaker, just a little bit flat-footed. Now Barbosa. Finding an area into Aviers. Oh, a beautiful bit of 1-2 play and a fantastic save by Jamie Hood, but just not enough to keep it out. Beautiful bit of 1-2 play down the right-hand side by the Bulimba Bears. Fabio Barbosa picking the ball up and just finding the run of Alessandro Aya in the middle. Great strike just to the left of Jamie Hood, who managed to get a hand to it, but not quite enough to keep it out. We're now at 2-0 to the Bulimba Bears as we approach 8 minutes into this first half. Now, high foot called against Reese Pope. Now Pereira. Or finding the run of George Camano, making his first appearance of the game so far. And a good bit of squeezing by Bulimba. We saw them do it extremely effectively in the first game last week against Glasgow Royals, and really just stepping it up a little bit there. Again, doubling up on Davies, Pereira and Camano working together, forcing a turnover of possession. Now, Camano finds Pereira, finding the run of Aya, and the left-footed strike of Alessandro Aya just wide of the post. Now, Davies looking for options at the back. Now, good opportunity there for the Bulimba Bears. Alejandro Aya running through again on goal, just unable to put Jamie Hood in pressure. And the ball looking for the feet of Hutmaker. A good ball there by Reese Pope. Now Pereira able to find the feet of Aya. Just looking to try and find Kamano, but just unable to. Now Pope looking for his options. Now the Rangers going down the left-hand side. Now Aviles playing the ball back to Tiago Norman in goal. Yeah, beautiful bit of play by Bulimba, being patient. Kamano just unable to find the feet of Dimitrov. And now Steve White win possession of the ball for the Rangers. Finding the feet of Cosmo Hutchman. And intercepted by Pablo Aviles. Now Steve White put under pressure by Kamano. Now Aviles in possession of the ball for the Bears. Finds Kamano, put under pressure by Hookmarker. Now Hookmarker with possession of the ball, finding Pope. And now with Petruszewski. And Pereira just knocking the ball out of play for the Bessarna Rangers. And the ball from Pablo Aviles just out of play. Well intercepted by Barbosa. Dimitrov looking to get past his man. Squares the ball. And Fabio Barbosa getting his second goal of the game. 3-0 now to the Bulimba Bears. Beautiful bit of work by Jamie Dimitrov down the left-hand side. Fake shot to cut back. Squaring the ball to find Barbosa. And he was not going to miss from there. Now Petruszewski finding Steve White. Put under a bit of pressure, and it'll be a corner now for the Bulimba Bears. Kamano looking for his options. Now Jamie Hood collects possession of the ball. Putting Grant Davis a little bit under pressure with Fabio Barbosa squeezing in on him. Now Kamano looking for the run, intercepted by Petruszewski. And now Steve White going down the left-hand side. Fantastic tackle there by Luis Fernando. And now Fernando with a chance to break here for the Bears with Barbosa. Finding, good bit of pressure there. Luis Fernando breaking, but well held up by Grant Davis. But now Barbosa cutting onto his right foot. Petruszewski finding the feet of Steve White. And Kamano able to pick the ball up. A little bit of pinball going on. Neither team really able to get control of possession, as Kamano's ball goes out of play, unable to find Dimitrov on the left-hand side. Now White finding Petruszewski, and now there's a 3v2 if they can use it, but it's well intercepted by Barbosa. Now Bulimba will be looking just to reset, but intercepted by Davis. Goes past one, put under a bit of pressure and knocked out by Barbosa. And a foul throw there by Grant Davis, just letting the ball slip out of his hands, it seemed, at the last. Good interception there by Davis. Now Kamano finding Dimitrov, nutmegging Davis. And Fernando finding Dimitrov again. Looking for his options through the leg of Davies. But now Steve White with a chance. Running at Kamano, Steve White just held up. Referee judging George Kamano to just have been leaning a little bit too much with his arms. And a foul there against the Bulimba Bears. Good run there by Steve White down the right-hand side, putting the Bears under a bit of pressure as we approach the 15-minute mark in this first half. Marty, what have your thoughts on this game so far been?
It's been very, very fast. In comparison with the last couple of games we've seen tonight, the speed of the play here from Bulimba has been hectic, really. And I think that's been the biggest difference between them and Bessarna. Their putting them under so much pressure and moving the ball quickly. Good skills on the ball as well.
Definitely.
They're here to win, that's for sure.
Definitely, and we saw the same thing from the Bulimba team last week in their win over Brisbane Royals. We saw every time the Royals players were picking the ball up, one Bulimba player straight on the first touch, second man supporting very quickly. And again, it's just that intensity of play. Like you said, they're playing almost like at 100 miles an hour, but they're able to maintain it over the course of the game. I mean, they've got a big bench, one of the biggest benches in the season, out of all the teams, and it enables them to do that though.
Absolutely, and there's no dip in intensity when the players swap either. It's not like they've got a starting 5 and then the rest are just making up numbers. Most of their team could easily play in the starting lineup, and all of them are playing at a very high standard. It's actually really good futsal to watch. Yeah, and it's obviously extremely beneficial for the team. Obviously, like you said, having that depth amongst the squad. All of a sudden, everyone's competing for those starting places for court time. Obviously, 2 20-minute halves. You realistically want to be working your ass off to try and make sure that Coach Rafa's putting you on. Absolutely, he's got some hard choices to make. That's for sure.
Definitely, and now obviously Bulimba 3-0 up as we approach, and a good save by Jamie Hood, well struck by Jamie Dimitrov. We're approaching the final couple minutes of this half. It'll be interesting to see obviously in the second half how the approach for both teams will change. I think as Pereira puts his volley just wide, I think I'd fully expect that Bulimba will carry on at the same intensity. They'll create a number of chances, quick 1-2 touch futsal, obviously easy on the eye. I think for Bessarna, it's just going to be a case of making sure that they can really sort themselves defensively to cut those options down, but also then look at creating a few more going forward.
Yeah, I think most of their attacking plays have been one out as well. So one player will win a challenge and take it on himself with no support. So it's yeah, I think they need to work something out there.
And now Petrashevsky just looking to find the ball down the line, well intercepted by Pereira. Good bit of pressure again by Pereira, just forcing the ball out of play. Petrashevsky's pass just unable to find the feet down line. Yeah, I mean, we were saying, Marty, obviously during our interview with Sam Bushmider at the end of the Kinkaro match just before, obviously they're 2 wins from 2. Bulimba, if they're able to win this game, 2 wins from 2, and both teams would be looking to mark themselves early on as one of the favourites in this league to take their share of that $14,000 prize pool.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot on the line, that's for sure, and you can see in the intensity of the players. They're all here to win. But look, don't write Bessarna off yet. 3-0 at this stage. There's plenty of time. We spoke about it in the last game about momentum, and I think it doesn't take much for that momentum to shift if they can get themselves on a roll. A couple of fouls as well. You never know what could happen.
No, I agree completely, and I mean, the Bessarna squad has obviously some very talented players in it as well, so there's no reason why, in the last minute and a half we've got here, in this half as well as the 20 minutes to go in the second, why they can't put together a few chances and, put them past Bulimba.
Yeah. Fantastic ball there, yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't write them off at all, and if I know anything about a handful of the players in this Bessarna side, they'll come out in the second half really ready to show that they're part of this tournament as well.
Yeah, no, definitely. And it'll be interesting to see, obviously, for the second half, what substitutions Bulimba might make. Obviously, Tiago Norman, their starting goalkeeper for this match, but they've also got Ian Sight on the bench, so it'll be interesting to see whether they make that substitution.
Yeah, that's what they did last week, I think.
It is, yes.
So yeah, I mean, you would imagine that they would. I couldn't see why they'd change that tactic at this stage. They'd probably be pretty comfortable at 3-0 that they can do that. But again, they make that change in goals, and I don't think it drops in any kind of ability either. There, Ian's very capable, and I'm sure he'll prove himself to be a good addition to this squad as well.
Yeah, definitely, I would agree. Now, obviously, we're approaching the final 30 seconds of the half. Bulimba 3-0 up at the moment, unless Bessarna can get a quick attack together. I don't think that's going to change. Maybe Bulimba might be able to put one more themselves away if they can win possession of the ball. But again, Fabio Barbosa, another 2 goals in the first half on top of the 4 that he scored last week. proven to be an absolute handful in front of goal for other teams.
Yeah, absolutely. He'll be somebody to watch for sure.
Now seeking effort from Grant Davies, just trying to catch Thiago Norman out. And with that effort, we will see the end of the first half. Bulimba 3, Bessarna Rangers 0. Very good half of futsal, and it'll be extremely exciting to see how we go with the second half. Be sure to stay watching this live stream of the Superliga de Futsal. We'll be back shortly for the second half. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for the second half of this match in the Superliga de Futsal Brisbane. Currently we are at 3-0 to Bulimba Bears in this game against Bessarna Rangers. Bulimba getting us underway now for the second half, and as we expected, one change made for the Bulimba Bears with Ian Sight replacing Thiago Norman in goal. Now, Cosmo Hutmacher making a good bit of defensive work there against Fabio Barbosa. Referee Ramos just telling Hutmacher just to make his way back. A bit too close, but he well intercepts it. Now Rodriguez looking to run, and Hutmacher just unable to keep the ball in on the right-hand side of the pitch. Now White with the ball, bit of pressure put under by Dimitrov, and now Jamie Hood looking for his options, intercepted by Andre Pereira. Good bit of play by Steve White, just holding him up there. Now White looking for his options, Dimitrov, beautiful turn, well saved by Jamie Hood. Dimitrov just can't get it away, falls to Barbosa, and skewed over by Luis Fernando. Now, Reese Pope just looking for his options. And now, Ian Sight just letting the ball run out of play, and Pereira will take the kick in. Now, Pereira just looking for his options, finding the ball with Dimitrov on the right-hand side. Dimitrov comes to the middle, finds Pereira. Good one touch. Oh, good effort by Andre Pereira, just flashing past Jamie Hood's far post. Now, Hoodmarker in possession of the ball, finding Rodriguez. Into Pope, put under pressure by Dimitrov. And again, those two players, but beautiful bit of play by Pope. Now Steve White with a chance, finding Hoodmarker, just trying to cut back. Rolling foul. Now, beautiful save by Ian Sight, saving the effort there from Rodriguez. First bit of action for Ian Sight since coming on at the beginning of the second half. Now looking for their options, Bessarna. Now, strong battle, Rodriguez versus Pereira. Now, Pereira's ball. Pereira. And now Barbosa able to find it back into the middle. But no one there. Now Barbosa looking for his options, finds the run of Jamie Dimitrov, well blocked by Pope, making the slide tackle. And the ball just running out of play. Dimitrov just unable to keep the ball in play. Fee claims they just had his ankles caught there by Pope. And now Rodriguez. White with the ball, finding Pope. Pope looking to go down the line. Steve White just unable to keep the ball in on this far left-hand side. Now well intercepted by Pope, but Barbosa gets possession of the ball. Looking for his options, he finds Fernando. Now substitution made for Bulimba with Fabio Barbosa coming off and Alejandro Elia coming on. We're knocked out of play there by Pereira. Now the ball was reset with Pope into the feet of White. Looking for his options, but well intercepted. Now 2v1, Alejandro Elia. Good blocked by Jamie Hood in goal for Bessarna Rangers. Now ball deflected off of Pope to the hands of Hood. Andre Pereira finding Elliott, just trying to keep it in. And again, well tackled there by Hood in goal for the Rangers. Now, good strong battle going on here. Now here we go. The Rangers just looking to get an attack going of their own, but as quickly as that, Bulimba get 4 bodies behind the ball. Now, Hoodmarker in possession of the ball. Strong battle against Jamie Dimitrov. Well contested, and now Pope looking to attack down the right-hand side. Into the feet of Rodriguez. And well deflected there by Steve White. Making a sub for Bessarna Rangers. Andre Pereira getting the block in there, preventing the Rangers. Now it falls to Petrashevsky, whose shot is sliced. Just catching Fernando. Now Petrashevsky looking to get it on the volley, just catching Luis Fernando a little bit there. Now the ball comes back to Pereira, finding a... Again, we saw it in the bits in the first half, and we also saw it a lot in round 1 of the Superliga with Bulimba. Getting possession of the ball and just that ability to control the game, just slow the tempo back down, let them set themselves, wait for the opportunity to arise, and then attack with real pace. Now Dimitrov able to find Pereira, back to Aya, and again Bulimba just getting the ball, just keeping it simple, getting some good rotation going. Just trying to spread the Rangers players over the court, tire them out a little bit, wait for that moment to really attack and try and get past Jamie Hood in goal. Oh, and Pereira just unable to get the ball trapped under his foot. A bit of pressure there by Hookmarker, meaning the ball will go out for a kick-in for the Bessarna Rangers. Hookmarker throwing the ball back to keeper Hood. Oh, and now intercepted, and Pereira looking for the options. A fantastic save there by Jamie Hood with the outstretched left hand. Pereira and Dimitrov with a good bit of play in the attacking third, looking for each other's options, but the ball out for corner. And now Dimitrov hits the crossbar. Falls to Aya, goes down the line, tries to cut the ball back, and another good save by Jamie Hood in goal. Now Petroshevsky just unable to get the ball out. Now Kamano back onto the court, getting involved. But now we've got a counter-attack here if they can use it, but the Rangers just can't. And like that, Bulimba get the ball, but it's back with Petroshevsky. Trying to get up and use it. Petroshevsky on the left foot. And a top save by Ian Sight there. Reflex save by the goalkeeper for Bulimba. Able to keep Petroshevsky's left-footed effort out. Two big moments for Ian Sight in the second half, and he's been able to deal with both of them expertly, keeping the score tied still at 3-0. And a top effort there by Alessandro Aya, crashing into the T-section of post and bar of Jamie Hood's goal. Now, the ball going out to the side, Petroshevsky's ball. Petroshevsky looking to find the feet of Rodriguez, but just a little bit too much on it. Looking to find the feet of Kamano into Barbosa. Now into Aya. Oh, and a nice flick down the line by Aya. Able to find the run of Kamano just with the left foot, can't put it on target. Again, it's just that pace, a little bit of flair, that skill, that South American flair shown by the Bulimba Bears. Able to attack quickly down the left-hand side, create the space. But now, Grant Davis, again, just being held up by the Bulimba players. Now, George Kamano will get possession of the ball. Reese Pope just asking referee Ramos whether there was a bit of shirt pulling going on. Nothing to the referee's liking, but now Pereira finding Barbosa, and Pereira getting the shot away. A double deflection there off of Pereira's shot, hitting both Pope and Barbosa in the head before going out of play for Bessarna ball. With Petroshevsky. And now, oh, fantastic goal by Pablo Aviles for the Bulimba Bears. A little bit of confusion seemed to be going on amongst the Bessarna defence as to who was sort of clearing the ball. Andre Pereira and Pablo Aviles putting them under a bit of pressure, and Aviles just taking it first time on its left foot. Making the scoreline now 4-0, and Aviles putting them under another good bit of pressure, and Kamano just unable to get the ball, with Jamie Hood clearing it out for the kick-in. Now Pereira looking for his options. Finds it to Kamano. Finding the run of Aviles. But now it's Rodriguez on the left-hand side. Into the feet of Pope. And Barbosa just unable to keep the ball in play. A lot of support for the Bulimba boys on the bench. But now Jacob Petroshevsky finding the run of Rodriguez down the left-hand side. but well cut back by Andre Pereira. Oh, inside, just trying to release the ball to the feet there of Andre Pereira. It's still inside the keeper's area, just unable to control possession of the ball, and it ran out of play. Now Steve White with the throw and looking for options. And he goes back and finds Rodriguez deep. Put under pressure by Kamano. Oh, good tackle by Kamano. Knocking the ball out of play though, and Grant Davis will get possession of the ball for the Rangers. Ball comes back to Pope. Oh, now George Kamano, good save by Jamie Hood. You could just see a bit of frustration there in the voice of Reese Pope. A bit frustrated by himself turning over in possession there. Oh, and the throw by Fabio Barbosa, finding the chest of Jamie Dimitrov. Just unable to put it on target though. But now Rodriguez looking to break for the Rangers. Finding Grant Davis, put under pressure by Dimitrov. Now Pereira putting White under a good bit of pressure. White able to get the ball out, and now Grant Davis on the left. Well tackled though by Luis Fernando. Now well intercepted by Barbosa, able to find Pereira. Now Barbosa coming into the left hand side, getting onto that left foot of his, taking the shot and off the post. Again, Marty, beautiful bit of play by Bulimba Bears, just opening the space up, just showing real patience, waiting for the right opportunity to really attack the goal hard.
What I like about it is just those subtle movements. You know, it's not a dramatic change of direction. It's just enough to put the defender off. They open up a little bit of space and they fire quickly, and that's why they score the goals that they do. I've been impressed though as well with Bessarna in the second half. They've really fought back. You can see that they've got a bit between their teeth and they're keen to put it in here. And, 4-0, still got an opportunity to get themselves back in this game, that's for sure.
Yeah, I definitely would say so. And obviously, I mean, Ian Sight coming in for the second half as we predicted. A couple of big moments, a couple of big saves. Obviously those are the sorts of things that you need to obviously win games. They're the big key difference makers.
Absolutely.
Oh, and an absolutely beautiful finish there by Fabio Barbosa, grabbing his hat-trick in this match. That's 7 goals now in 2 matches for Barbosa. Just an unbelievable chip.
Yeah, I actually lost my train of thought halfway through a sentence, I think, there. Just watching the skill on show, fantastic little chip. I love those chip goals, they're fantastic.
Definitely, and I'm sure there'll be a good laugh between him and Andre Pereira at the end of this game. Obviously, in the match last week, Barbosa attempted a chip, unable to put it on target, finding the hands of the goalkeeper. Later in the game, Pereira has an effort, chips the goalkeeper and scores. So, Barbosa's now got one back on level peggings with Pereira.
Yeah, nothing like a bit of bragging rights within the squad, that's for sure.
Now Pereira has possession of the ball, finding the feet of Aya, and Pereira through the middle, and a good double team block there by Reese Davis and Cosmo Hutzmacher. Now Jamie Dimitrov able to make a run through the middle and pick up the ball. Just couldn't find the feet of Luis Fernando, but Pereira picks it up and finds Aya. And again, a beautiful bit of play. Oh, I mean, Marty, what can you say when you've got a team playing as well as that? I have to say that's probably the best goal we've seen tonight. Just the teamwork involved. One touch, simple futsal.
Yeah, great movement off the ball. It's good knowledge of where the ball needed to be played. The ball probably didn't even get to full speed at any particular time. It's just nicely weighted passes and open up the opportunity. It was fantastic goal.
Oh, it's just absolutely beautiful to watch when you have attacking plays just like that, I guess. Bessarna looking for options with Hutzmacher. Now Jamie Hood sending the ball back to his opposite number, Ian Sight, as we approach the final 3.5 minutes. Hookmarker unable to get the ball. Jamie Hood squaring it. Now Steve White able to turn out nicely past Aviles. Now Grant Davies shouldn't go through. Referee Ramos just adjudging a two of court Grant Davies as he makes his run through. Oh, and an absolutely unbelievable strike by Grant Davis for Bessarna Rangers. Marty, an absolute peach of a strike.
Oh, absolutely. That's great to watch. We were right behind it there. That was fantastic.
Exactly. Perfect view. I think goalkeeper Ian Sight's just got a little chuckle on his face. He knows that he's been beaten by an absolute peach of a strike there by Grant Davis. Now Aya put under a bit of pressure by Hookmarker. Oh, and a nice run down the line by Aviles. Just unable to keep it in possession though. Now, we've got 2 minutes left in this game, Marty. 6-1. You'd have to think from here, Bulimba will see this game out. You'd have to think, but you never know.
Yeah, you never know, mate. I think 5 goals is probably a little bit too steep for this Bessarna side. They've been trying hard. They've been working the ball around okay. But you can see not as well drilled. A lot of these players haven't played with each other much before, so a few opportunities. And another goal off the corner there.
Exactly, a nice finish there by Luis Fernando, getting his first goal of the game. And no, I agree completely with you, Marty. It's just that team chemistry, obviously, making such a difference. Between the two teams, obviously Bulimba with a massive squad, all know each other. They play week in, week out. It makes a massive difference.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's going to be the key in this competition.
Oh, and Aviles just crashing one into the crossbar there. Finding the feet of Kamano, just trying to squeeze the ball through, get another opportunity as we enter the final minute of the match now. And now Barbosa goes past one, gets the shot away and well saved by Jamie Hood, who quickly finds Hookmarker, looking for his options, cuts inside, takes the shot on himself, but it's well blocked by Barbosa. Beautiful bit of play by AO. Just that composure on the ball for Bulimba just makes such a difference.
Oh, absolutely.
As Aviles breaks his way through, but just can't get the shot away. He's got a laugh on his face, knows that he was unfortunate not to be able to find the back of the net there. Now Kamano looking to find the feet of Barbosa into Aviles to Kamano. Just unable to find Barbosa with the back post run. And that'll pretty much signal full time. We enter the final second. And with that, referee Ramos signals the end of the match. Another fantastic performance for the Bulimba Bears, picking up another big win here against Bessarna Rangers. 7-1, Marty. Yeah, another fantastic game of futsal. Another good result for the Bulimba Bears. 2 for 2. They're looking strong.
Yeah, absolutely. They've come here to win. I think I've said that a couple of times now, but you can see the intensity. They're turning up every week and putting in fantastic performances. Well done to them.
Rafa, you got to be happy after a performance like that.
Yeah, man. I think it was our second game of the league. I think we have a lot to improve during the next game.
That's it. I was going to say you got now in 2 matches, only the 4 conceded. Obviously, how do you select your team? That's the hardest question almost.
Yeah, when I look to the bench, I see very good players at the bench. It's easy to change. It's easy, just keep playing, but we have a good squad.
Yeah, no, definitely. And obviously, Marty and I were saying, one of the biggest advantages you guys have got is, that playing week in, week out, the chemistry that you guys build with the team, and you've got the depth, not just depth, but you've got talent within it as well. And it, makes it easy for the players, I guess, when they come on, they know what each other's going to be doing, and it's an absolute joy to watch.
Yeah, that's what to say. We play every week, the same team, same players. They know each other. They know how to play with the same team. Look, it helps. You have quality. Quality helps a lot.
Yeah, and obviously Marty and I were saying, going to be one of the teams to watch out for this season. Obviously, the team's got an eye on that prize pool, so it'll be fantastic to watch Bulimba over the course of the season. And, I'm sure we'll pick up a few more wins over the season, a lot more goals, but it'll be beautiful to watch them play, though. Cheers, Rafa.
Thanks so much, man.
Awesome. Thank you very much for joining us, guys. Full-time score in that game, Bulimba Bears 7, Bessarna Rangers 1. Be sure to join us back shortly for the final game of the night. Orpea Athletic will be playing their second game of the season against Brisbane AFG, making their first appearance. Be sure to join us for the live stream.